Team 1 here in Orlando, Florida. By far, I think the youngest team that I've seen on the course here. I think they're all in their low 20s, so that's super cool. We'll see how they do when they enter the course here. Same rules apply, whether you're a vet team, rookie team, whatever age you are. So, time starts when they hit the door. Here we go. Sometimes these young teams are so technique based more than they are experience based, which actually leads to some decent outcomes, some progressive outcomes, because they fall back on what they know, and what they know is they're training to a T. So yeah, we'll see how they go. Making good time, good movement. Team 2 working its way around the course, securing utilities. Team 1 hitting the up down. Again, two-person teams plus an incident commander somewhere, or a group supervisor somewhere off-site. Radio communication, working together as a team, all important factors. And slow, steady, concise, technique-based. I love it. There's something to be said about experience. There absolutely is. I do not disagree. But we'll see how these guys progress through the course when it comes to packaging the victim. Through the second obstacle. Onto the 10-foot, 16-inch tube, which is going to require these firefighters to take their packs off. Again, intimate knowledge of your equipment is crucial. How to put it on, how to take it off, how to do it in the dark, because these guys do not have the ability to see very well. I'm taking my pack off right now. So these guys were able to practice on the course yesterday, which allows them to kind of understand the obstacles that they'll be facing. They got to practice with it a little bit, but time was limited.
You can't say anything to them, huh?
No.
I'm not sure you'll have to ask. I think it's Lopez, but
So teamwork just as important as anything. And as they make their way through, making a really good time. Let's see if they... it's a tight squeeze. And talking to other people, this is not the favorite part of the course, but it's something you got to do. So as we saw with the last group, seconds absolutely count. So the groups that are more familiar with their equipment and able to put their packs back on quicker or navigate an obstacle quicker are the groups that have definitely been successful today. And like we said, this is one of the younger teams on the course that we've seen so far. Not sure when these individuals came on the job, which does play a little bit into it for sure. But they seem to be navigating the course pretty well.
John Lee. What? Talk to, come in and tell him.
One of the first things they do teach us in the academy is, once our adrenaline's going and we become hypoxic and we're working physically, that those micromotor skills start to disappear, which is where training in those environments 100% becomes crucial and applicable. So now that they made contact with the victim, their job is to package, evaluate, and refill the downed firefighter's bottle. So RIT principles at play for sure here.
I got it. Okay. Is it still going up? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
is he unconscious?
Unconscious.
Is he breathing?
Breathing.
Is his mask intact?
His mask is
Is his
intact.
regulator in?
It is in place.
Is he entangled?
Not entangled.
Is he, what is that?
Paired.
Okay. Back it. We're going to adjust it right now. Okay. Got it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it off.
You good?
Yep.
It's still recording. Right, pull
You're
it
good.
out. Okay. You got the input? Yeah. I'll get it out. Push the axe. Don't worry about the axe.
Team 2 has entered the course, making their way.
Hang on, I gotta get out quick.
like Lakeland setting up for Team 1 exit. Love seeing the teamwork. One of the other criteria they're evaluated on, though, this particular pass alarm, just to not disrupt everybody inside this warehouse, has been muffled slightly. If it's a real life situation, the first thing we want to do is silence that pass device. So by silencing the pass device, we clear up communication, we eliminate distractions. So that first group was unable to silence the pass device, but it was addressed by group 2, which was great. And now it looks like Team 1 is going to make their way out of the structure. Two really big challenges this team is going to face dragging the victim out. Number one is this lean-to called the Rick Rack, and the second is where this individual, the first individual, is, and that's the wall breach simulating 16-inch on-center studs. And if you consider the alternative, taking your victim out any other way, which we haven't seen yet so far, but there are options available to teams. So the instructors are kind of watching these guys as they're going through. There are limitations to this part of the course. You cannot use it as a ladder to kind of claw your way through. So they're keeping an eye on that. So the problem is it's as if there was supposed to be drywall or something on the other side of these 1x boards, and there isn't. The problem is if the team Frog ended up coating that other side with a board or something of that nature, if somebody truly did get stuck or the dummy got stuck, it'd be a lot more difficult for us to get them out in a situation like that. Which last year here in Orlando, this particular section ended up eliminating probably 60% of the teams who ended up getting stuck with the victim just in this area. So the guys and gals who competed last year know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're hearing the low air bells of Team 1 going off as they're evacuating the structure. Struggling a little bit with, again, the change in direction.
Yeah, I'll be stuck. I don't think so.
So there is a 15-minute time limit on the course. We've seen a few teams today already DQ'd based on time. 15 minutes to get the victim. Well, I guess from the time that they breached the door. So it looks like they have expired in their time and their 15 minutes. So the judges have stopped the competition at this point beyond that 15-minute time frame, resulting in a DNF for Lakeland and 1. Unfortunately. Bring these guys back. All right. Some support from the crowd. It's hard work, man. These are tough courses. They're physically demanding. They're mentally demanding. So if you haven't competed in one of these, it's a super cool opportunity. The group at Frog, or the Florida RIT Operations Group, does a fantastic job of making sure that there's also education involved with this as well. So not only will the teams who compete today go through the course for obviously bragging rights, prizes, and a seat as the top team for 2026, but they are also getting a lot of experience. I know personally, as a West Coast firefighter, I have learned a lot from these East Coast teams. It's taught me a lot. We've brought some stuff back to our coast as well. So really, really cool to see. They're going to go out and debrief. Like we said, there's something to be said about experience levels of the teams that are competing today. And there's something to be said about the just like raw foundational skills that you see out of like a young team like that. Unfortunately, the teams that do the best are the ones that can blend both the foundational skills and they can blend the experience. So where to take shortcuts. They've manipulated the product or the bottle or the tool so many times that now it becomes second nature to them. So really cool to see a young team come out though and try their hardest to make it through the course. Unfortunately, weren't able to do it today, but we do. I think we're like halfway through so far today. We have 26 teams. So we'll be back in just a few short minutes with the next team.